In this video, I'm going to show how to use Microsoft Forms to quickly grab parent information and then use that information to create a distribution list. So here I am in Office 365. You see that we have forms here. If it does not show up as one of your most recent apps, you can just click all apps. It's alphabetical, and we're going to click on forms, and you're going to see I've got a bunch of forms in here, but I use these a lot in order to grab quick data. And one is a parent information. And so we're going to create a new form by clicking here. We're going to call this online parent information, or maybe family information. And we're going to go ahead and put in a question. And so maybe we're going to put your student's name. I want this to be required. This way they have to put the name in, or they won't be able to submit the form. Or maybe we just want to put your student's last name. So then that way, I'll put it all in caps so they see that your student's last name. So that way, maybe we can sort it by student when it's done. I'm going to hit copy, and now I'm going to change this to your student's first name. I'm going to add a new text, and it's going to be parent name. And again, it's required. Parent email. Again, required. And then I'm going to do parent phone number. And in this one, I'm going to do a restriction here, and I'm going to require it to be a number. And then I'm also going to put a subtitle in, and I'm going to say, please enter only numbers. And then I'm going to put example 941-555-6666, something along that lines. So now that I have some questions in here, we can add a bunch of other questions in here. Maybe ask, do they have internet at home? What kind of devices are the students using? Do they have any questions or comments or anything like that? But once it's done, we can click preview. This is what it'll look like for your parents. We can also click mobile. This is what it'll look like on a mobile platform. And then I'm going to click share. And I see that right now only people in my organization can respond. We're going to need to change that because these parents are not inside our organization. So I'm going to change it to anyone with a link. And I'm going to copy this link. I could also get an embed code, or I could just go ahead and click email. And when I click email, it's going to open my default email, and it's going to throw that form in there. But instead, I'm just going to copy this link. So this link is ready for you to paste, and I'm going to send that out to my parents via email. Now, once that's done, let's look at what it looks like once it's done. Here's a parent information, and you can see I have some theming here that I already did. You can do that up here with the theme if you want to get creative. But when I go responses, you're going to see that I have all these different responses, and then it says open in Excel. When I click that, it's going to download this into Microsoft Excel. I'm going to open it. When I open it, I'm going to scroll over here to your email address. This is all of my parents' email addresses. I'm going to select the first cell, and I'm going to go Control C. I'm going to copy all of that, and then I'm going to go into a new email. I always use the blind carbon copy because that sends a unique email to everybody. I'm going to hit Control V. I'm going to hit check names. There's going to be a couple that don't show up right, like this one you see right here. They put a comma instead of a period in, so I'll fix that one and hit check names again. And there's all of my parents that filled out that form, all 93 of them, their individual email addresses in one email. I can put the subject, hey parents, whatever I want them to have. and send that out. So once they fill out your form, you've got all their email addresses. You also have all of their phone numbers and things like that. So hopefully you guys can use this to capture that parent data as we try to teach from home.